someone's eyes to say I mattered, to feel right. I measured worth in how they stayed and how much love their hands portrayed.
I bent my back for fleeting praise. I held my light in shaded ways. I let their silence write my aim, as if my soul was theirs to claim.
But I don't need permission to love myself. I don't need your voice to help. I don't need applause to bloom. I don't need a crowded room. I don't need to be enough for you to feel like I am good and true. I don't need permission to love myself.
I'll kiss my scars without a script. I'll wear my softness on my lips. I'll wrap my fears in quiet grace and call my soul a holy place.
No more begging for the seat, no more shrinking to compete. I'm the answer, I'm the flame. I never needed your acclaim. I don't need a reason you believe to treat my wounds and let me breathe. I don't need the world to nod before I look at me with awe. I'll rise in mirrors, I'll stay home, I'll name myself, I'll own my role. I don't need permission to love myself at all. I've been the one they walked away from, the quiet end, the quiet song. I've held the pieces in my hands, still loving what I couldn't stand. I've heard the doors that didn't close, the love that stayed in almost ghosts. But even now I choose to feel, I choose to keep my heartbeat real. I'm still open, even after the hurt, even after learning love can burn, even after staying when I broke, even after silence held the smoke. I'm still open, not because I never bled, but smiles and honest eyes. I still believe the right heart stays and doesn't ask my light to fade. I could have built a wall and locked it, called that healing, called that caution. But that's not me, and that's not peace. I bloom where I was told to cease. I'm still open, not naive but wide, not afraid to let the waves collide. I still trust that love can hold the softest parts we're told to fold. I'm still open, not despite the pain I knew, but because I made it all the way through. I don't need to chase the loud. I don't need to lead the crowd. I find my joy in slower days, in empty rooms and soft sun rays. I light one candle when I pray. I water plants and clear the way. No headlines follow where I go, but that doesn't mean I don't glow. A quiet life still counts as full, even if the world feels loud and pull. No headlines follow where I go, but that doesn't mean I don't glow. A quiet life still counts as full, even if the world feels loud and pull. Even if I never lead, even if I'm not the speed, there's meaning in the things I tend. There's beauty in the hearts I mend. A quiet life is still the end. I make my tea and fold my sheets. I hum a song the world won't keep. I say I love you once, not twice, and still that makes a sacred life. Let them chase, let them be seen. I'll be here in didn't scream when things got good. I took each step without a sound. I picked my pieces off the ground.
I didn't post the nights I cried, or all the parts of me that died. But still I woke and still I tried. That's something loud I hold inside.
I'm quietly proud of me, of how I rose so silently, of how I healed without a show, of all the pain I'll never owe. No need for cheers, no need for stage. My heart has turned another page.
There were no crowds when I let go of people I had loved too close. There were no lights when I forgave my own reflection, soft and brave.
I don't need someone to say how far I've come, how long I stayed. I know it deep, I know it true, and that's enough to carry through.
I'm quietly proud of me, of how I love and let things be, of how I stood when I was tired, of all the tears that lit my fire. I won't be loud, I won't pretend, but I am proud of who I've been.
I used to push through every ache, convince myself I couldn't break. I wore my tired like a badge, and still believed I needed that. I thought that rest was something owed after the work, after the load. But now I see with softer eyes, I don't need pain to justify. Rest is not something I have to earn. I don't need to crash to learn that I can stop. I can be still without a reason, without will. I can lie down without a fight, and that alone can make things right. I let the quiet fill the space. I let the silence touch my face. I don't need tasks to feel alive. I breathe, I brink, I simply rise. I'm not a machine with worth and speed. I'm not the sum of all my deeds. I rest is not a final prize. It's not a debt, it's not disguised. It's something I can choose each day, not something guilt should take away. So when I pause, I won't explain. Rest is my right, not just my pain.